have too much control. Then you are still jumping, you are still being that animal characteristic. The ego is very sneaky. It's lying in wait. You give it a little bit and you're not watching it properly, it just jumps out like that. Look in that situation. Every time it happens, look at it. Don't just say why it happened. Oh, I wish I can control it. Look. Run through it again. This happened. Then go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. And then say, at this point, when can I stop? At every point you can stop. Go back, go back, go back, go back, and then say, at this point, it's so easy for me to stop. But once I decided not to stop, because I say these words, because I think these things, because I feel these things, I decided now to take a left turn. Then I got lost in there, and it took a while before I can go back to the main highway. Correct? You don't know? How? You do. But this is tafakkur. Man must think. If the man is always having an accident, he cannot say, oh, I looking for an answer. I don't know why I'm making an accident. Man knows. Same road, for instance. Every time over there it hits. Every time it hits. Every time it hits. How stupid a man must be to say, why does it happen? What can I do? How stupid it is. So you must look in these real life situations. Real life situations, you know, if you have an accident and it costs you a lot of money, you swear to every holy book you're not going to do it again. You better not do it again. Correct? And you know exactly how it happened. And you are going to be more careful next time. Do the same with these things that you are caught, a pattern that happens. Do the same. But you have to study yourself. You cannot say, I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, now it's out. It's over. I'm just let it go and continue with my life. You don't. You look at your life. Check yourself every day. This is the Naqshbandi way. Check yourself every day, because man becomes a child and the child just repeats the same mistake over and over and over and over again because there is no one there to teach him maybe. Allah is sending us thousands of prophets. So many awliyas giving us intelligence in our heart, and we're still making the same mistake. How can that be? So I don't know what happened. I just lost control and I lost my head. That's because you want to lose your head. That's why. You want to. You know exactly at this point, you say, if I make a right turn, I can cool down. If I make a left turn, forget about it. It's going to be the same way decades. I'm going to make a left turn because I feel good. Because it's something I've always been doing. And it makes me feel to be more alive. Even if Allah doesn't like it, Prophet doesn't like it and destroys, I don't care. So you made that decision. Was shaitan there holding a gun to your head to say, make this turn? No. You made that turn. Are you thinking on it? Are you understanding that? If you are, then like when you're driving, the minute you come out from your garage, you know, oh, I'm going to go to that road. I have to be careful. I have to watch everything again. I shouldn't be looking at this. I should be doing... You understand? Same. Now, because now your sensors are out. The minute you come out from your garage, your sensors are out. You're looking. You're not sleeping, driving. Same way. You repeat those things now, you must. You know it's going to come to that point there. There's going to be an argument. You know it's going to come to that point there where you're going to feel very angry or upset. You're arranging for something and it's not happening like that. Must be a reason. There must be a reason. Child doesn't look for a reason. Correct? I want it. I want it. I want it. It doesn't look for a reason. Before or after, it doesn't look for a reason. But the child is innocent, is protected. We are not children anymore. And we have to protect them and each other. So this is when you are studying yourself, you're understanding yourself. And you know what? We're not so mysterious figures. We're not. The ego is not mysterious at all. It is the same thing. It repeats the same thing, same way. And the ego is not so different one from another. It's not so different. That's why if you understand your ego, you can understand people's ego. If you can rule your ego, you can rule other people's ego. Which is why this Naqshbandi order, it is an order. It is a tariqat. It is a way for sultans and parishas. Because if you can rule your ego, they teach you, these are the fundamentals, then you can rule a whole empire. Same principles. Same principles. You have to sit, you have to study. You have to look, you have to watch. You cannot put your emotions there and everything. You have to put everything. You have to be very careful. You have to consider. You have to think. You have to take accounting. You have to look forward, backward. Same way that you're doing to yourself, no? And every tariqat has a purpose. Okay. People don't even know tariqats have purpose. They say, oh, it's just to bring me to Allah. It's just to get, just for Jannah till Firdaus. You understand? Every tariqat has a purpose in this life, in the events that are going to come, and in the afterlife. If we are here just to enter into a Jannah, then our relationship now to Allah and to the Prophet is just like that child. Just to get the candy later, and that's it. Bruh, if it's in this world, we are children, like Maulana Rumi is saying. In the afterworld, we have to be adults. Then that time when you're an adult, you understand that, oh, there's so many ways now to be involved, to be responsible for. There are countless things now. What is that adult? That adult is the Khalifa of Allah. The creation doesn't end with Qiyamah. The creation begins with Qiyamah. Judgment Day, everything is going to finish, yes. But the creation really begins on Judgment Day. That time, the veils will be lifted and we are going to know right now where we can see, how much we can see this, we can see this, we can see this. That time, you are going to see with your heart. You're going to be there, using the power of your heart, using the power of the throne of Allah. That time you'll be able to see as much as Allah lets you to see. And if you're his Khalifa, you're going to see what he's seeing. And he's going to see what you are seeing. Of course, it's not in the same way. But you're going to see more than this, more than this, more than this, more than this. That time, the real life starts. Understand? There's no retirement for a believer. Huh? What? You think you work so hard in this world and then after that you go to paradise and you retire? What are you going to do? Like the Christians, they say, you're going to play the harp and you're going to fly and that's it. No wonder they stop believing in that. And they say, well, this is more interesting than that. It's not Islam. It's not Haqq. Understand? Fatiha.